You as a lady who left your parents, you left your parents' home, you started living with a man who is not married to you. You started living with a man who is not married to you, and you have been with this man you've been staying with this man for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years with no marriage. Someone once called me and told me that she's living with a guy now. It's been 2-3 years. And I asked her, I said, what is the plan? What is his plan for you? He said, this guy haven't said anything. You mean you have been staying or you have been living with somebody for 2 years? He has not paid your bride price. He has not paid your lobola. He has not gone to see your parents. And you have been living with this guy. And such situation, you find out that the girl might even have had a child for this guy. So you have been living with somebody for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You're living as a couple, whereas this guy hasn't paid your bride price. So my question, I asked this lady, I said, are you working? She said yes. And I asked her, is this guy working? And she said yes. I said, okay, from what I pictured out of this, if I may assume, let's assume wherever you are working, you are earning 8,000 as a lady, and this guy, let me just use minimum, because after asking the question, with what I concluded in my mind, I felt like, or I thought that probably this guy might be earning as much as 10,000 above. Let me use the word 10,000 rand above. I know this video is not for people only in South Africa. It will go viral and it will reach other places. So I'm just using, because of where I'm staying, I'm using the currency there. Probably this guy is earning 10,000 rand above. So if you as a lady, you are living with a guy who has not paid your bride price and is working and you are working, yet no plan of getting married, he has not said anything in that regards, and this guy is in such an amount, it means that you as a lady, you are wasting your time with that girl, with that guy. A reasonable guy, a guy who wants to get married and is serious with it. Now, you can come to an agreement and said, okay, you know what, we both love ourselves. You're working and I'm working. You come, you sit down and you discuss. Okay, let's save some money every month from our salary. And you decide that works. But now none of that is happening. This guy is working and you are working. There's no savings of getting married. There's no plan of getting married. You are wasting your time as a lady. You are wasting your time as a lady. You have dated a guy who has that job. 2 years, he has not paid your bride price. Which means in another 2 years, if he's not talking about it, you are still going to be living with that guy for another 2 years, making 2 years. Okay, let's say he realized himself after 2 years, he started planning for another 2 years, which means he's going to take him another 2 years or 3 more years, depending on what he receives, the salary he earns, to get married to you, which means you have dated somebody for 5 years without getting married to this person. You know, in all of this, I concluded something. Guys, you know, I feel like saying this. I think every guy who is not ready to be married, who don't have the plan to get married, I think there should be a certain type of a lady that you should date. I will repeat it again. A guy who don't have the finance to get married or who don't have the plan to get married, I think there's a certain lady that you should be looking out to. You should be looking forward to date. Such guy, you shouldn't date a lady who is ready for marriage, who is due for marriage, because you will be wasting her time. You will be wasting her time. Women, lady, listen to me. There is no point of rushing or being with somebody who is going to keep you in his house for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if you are ready for marriage, there is no point for such relationship. You being with a guy who is not ready, because he's going to waste your time and add another more year to the life that you have lived, or to the time period you've been waiting. A woman who is ready, a lady who is ready to be married, there is a guy out there who is also ready. And he is searching, is looking for a girl who is also ready. And for a guy who is not ready, and you as a lady, you are ready for marriage, you are not living with a guy who is not ready, you are going to waste your years. You're going to waste years living with this guy. I ended up concluding, I said, a guy who is not ready for marriage, you don't have any reason to be dating a girl who is ready for marriage. You are keeping this girl, you are wasting her time. The kind of girl that befits you, the kind of girl that fits you, it's a girl that is not ready. If you as a man, that your plan of getting married is 2 or 3 or 4 years time, which means the girl that fits you, it's a girl that is not ready. Probably that girl is even still in high school, or probably that girl is still in university. Probably that girl is still in a higher institution. She's not ready. So that is your match. So that before she comes out from school, the 3 years or the 4 years she will spend in school while she prepares her mind for marriage, then you are also ready financially to get married to that girl. So you as a man who is not ready for marriage financially, you can't be dating a girl who is ready for marriage. You are wasting her time. You are wasting her time. And some girls are so, let me not use the word foolish. Some girls are so clueless, they are so ignorant, living with a guy who is not ready to get married. And this guy is not talking about marriage. You have left your parents' home. You have left your father's home. You have left your mom's home to live with a guy. That is bad. You are wasting your time. And in another way, there are ladies who are ready for marriage. They are living with a guy who has not paid their bride price, who have not paid their lobola, who have not seen her parents. And this guy have money. In your eyes, you see this guy buying property. This guy changing cars. This guy takes you out. He buys you clothes. He does all of those things. But you as a lady, you are so ignorant, or you are so clueless to open your mouth and ask this guy, when are you getting married to me? So many of you ladies, the money for your wedding is inside your stomach. You have drank the money for your wedding. The money that a guy is supposed to use in paying your bride price, the money that a guy is supposed to use to do your wedding, you have flexed that money with that guy. Many of you ladies, the money that a guy that is supposed to use the money that a guy is supposed to use to pay your bride price, you are wearing it. You are actually wearing your bride price in your body. You are wearing your bride price in your body. So many of you ladies, you are dating a guy who is not married to you. You have been dating him for 3-4 years, and you are living together. He has bought you a car, but he has not paid your bride price. You are fooling yourself, and you are embarrassing your parents. Your parents took care of you. They paid your tuition fees. They took care of you, bought you clothes and all of that. Now it is the time for you to honor them. You never saw reason to take your fiancé to meet them. While you ball, you flex around with the guy. Instead of you being reasonable and asking them, when are you coming to see my parents? Trust me, a time will come when that guy is ready for marriage. You will not be the person he wants. Because why? You are not smart enough. Every guy wants a woman that will plan with them. Every guy wants a woman that will be reasonable enough with them, that will reason with them and say something that will build both of you for the future. You are dating somebody who has the money. You are dating somebody who is capable enough to pay your bride price, but you have not opened your mouth one day to ask the guy, when are you seeing my parents? You are busy fooling yourself around, clubbing, drinking, partying, flexing, and balling around with a guy who has the money to pay your bride price. If you are not careful, your time will pass you. If you are not careful, your time will pass you. You are living with your future husband as your boyfriend. Everything that everything that husband does, everything that couple does as husband and wife, you are doing it in a relationship. Do you think when it's time for that guy to get married, do you think you are the person? Do you think you are the person that he will choose? Despite the fact that he has lived with you for years, when it's time for him to marry, he marries the one that he hasn't touched. He marries the one that he hasn't touched. You are living with you are living with your future husband as your boyfriend. You are living with your future husband as your boyfriend. The money that would have been used to pay your bride price, you are actually balling with that guy with that money. You have reduced your value to him. You're dating a guy 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You are living with him. He's working. He has never asked you if he can get married to you. He has never asked you, let's go see your parents. And you are so comfortable. My dear, a time will come. If you are so comfortable, one day you will be pulled out of that seat. You will be pulled out of that seat. You are living with your boyfriend as your husband without doing the right thing. Why do you think he would see reason to go do the right thing? Why do you think a guy that you have lived with for years, why do you think he will see a reason to go do the right thing? You have reduced your value to him that you don't want paying for. You have reduced your value. You have reduced your value to him that you don't want paying for. You don't want seeing your parents. The joy of your parents has been given freely to him. Your parents are supposed to be joyful. You bringing a man to them that this is the man I want to get married to. But now the joy has gone. And as a man, you are under a curse, living with a lady that you have not paid her bride price. I'm going to say this again. As a man, you are under a curse, living with someone else's daughter without paying her bride price. You are under a curse, living with a woman that you have not paid her bride price. If the parents, if they open their mouths to curse you, if they open their mouth, if her parents open her mouth to swear at you, you will see everything they pronounce from their mouth. It will work in your life. Because that is supposed to be their pride. That is supposed to be their joy. It is a shame and it's a disgrace to you as a man that you have the money to pay. You have the money to go do the right thing, but you never saw reasons to do. Because why? You are enjoying her in your home. And you lady, you are living with a man who has so much and haven't done it till now. And you are so comfortable. You are so comfortable. It's a shame. You are bringing shame to your parents. You are bringing shame to your family. When are you supposed to do the right thing? There is a man that is ready for you out there. You as a lady who is ready for marriage and you are living with a man who is not ready. There is a man that is ready for you out there. That man that is not ready, Probably his time has not come yet. There is a lady who befits his stature at that moment. A lady who is not ready, who will be ready for in the next 4 years. They are match, not you that is ready. You are only seen as a sex slave who doesn't worth paying for. You are only seen as a sex slave who doesn't worth paying for. Because at the time when he is ready, you will not be his choice. You will not be the right choice. So I'm telling you today, you have been living with a man who is working, who is financially stable. He has not paid your bride price. You are wasting your time as a woman. There is a man who is ready for you out there. And you as a man who is not ready, there should be a kind of lady you should be dating, a lady who is not ready. I believe I've said something. If it suits you, listen to it. If it doesn't suit you, ride on with the life that you are living. But you as a lady, I'm repeating it again, you are living with a man 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. He hasn't seen reason to go see your parents. You are wasting your time, especially you as a lady who is ready, who is due for marriage, and you are living with a man who is not due. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your precious time. There's a man out there who is ready. There's a man out there who is looking for a lady who is ready. There are some men who are actually tired of ladies who are still playing. There are some men out there who are tired of ladies who are playing. They want someone who is ready. They want someone who is ready. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Hello. I'm listening. Talk to me. Okay.
Okay.
What do you say?
What'd you say?
You called me. How may I help you?
How may I help you?
All right, I'll continue with my life. Okay, like I was saying, sorry, there was just some interruption with the video call on TikTok. Like as I was saying, please, ladies.
I cannot understand you.
You can't understand me. If you can listen to me, you will understand me, sir.
Your forehead is huge.
Okay, sir, I'm going to continue with my life now. I don't know.
No, wait. Can we battle, please?
Can you what? I'm listening.
Can I have a butter chicken pie? Can I have a butter chicken pie, please?
Listen, man. Please, you wasting my time. I'm busy. Okay, I was saying, sorry for the interruption. I think somebody just joined the line. So, as a lady that is ready for a relationship or marriage, you don't have to live with a guy for years upon years with him not saying anything. Even if he promises you that he's going to get married to you, there should be a time frame. There should be a time frame where this should get to. If he said he's going to get married to you, he doesn't have to date you for 3 years, 2 years. At least for a guy to come and propose, you should know that you are ready to a point. You are ready to a point. So ladies, I'm telling you, if you want to settle down, you don't need a man who is not ready yet. You don't need a man. It should get to a point whereby when a guy comes to you and asks you out for a relationship, if you are ready for marriage, make sure you ask him, what is the purpose for this? What is the reason for this? Because I'm due enough to be married. I'm due enough to get married to. If he's not ready, you pull out and wait till the person who is ready comes. I believe I've said something today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying online with me.